Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to my YouTube channel. So I believe from the previous video that I made on my channel was about me taking this and getting a haircut with my mom. But at the end of the day, the cut was actually kind of crazy. But then it is what it is. We learn from our mistakes. But then on this video, I'm actually going to be doing a video on how I basically how you can actually change your risk management in terms of taking risk. But then this time is going to be on trading based on. So let me start by telling you a quick story of what has been happening during this year, the first January. So on the beginning of January 2025, literally things has been shaky in markets based on ever since Trump became the president of the United States of America. So things has been a little bit tricky in terms of market structure. The market has been unpredictable. You predict a buy, but the market goes for a sell to a point whereby most of the traders, they actually thought that their trade setups or their trading strategy, they are no longer working based on how Trump was affecting the market. So this is what I did during that period of time. So literally at that time, I don't want to lie to you, I was in a very big drawdown whereby I almost thought about getting a job and making my trading a side hustle or something like that. But then in my mind, I always want to treat my trading as if it's a business. So this is what I had gone and did. So I deposited my $100 in my account, and then the first thing that I did was, what strategy or what other ways make me a profitable trader? So the thing is, I didn't just go ahead and start placing trades all of a sudden. But then what I was doing, I was knowing what I was doing, which is analyzing and predicting where the market was going. But then the funny part is, how much was I going to be risking while the market was tripping around? Because you might place a sell or you might place a buy, and then the market would literally spike straight into your stop losses or take profit. So it was like unpredictable at that period of time. So on this video, I'm going to be telling you exactly what you are supposed to do and how it will help you in the next coming few months or in your trading journey or something like that. So as for me, after depositing like $100, so I looked on ways how I can be profitable in terms of this account, and I didn't want to blow it. And maybe by the end of this video, I will show you a tip right here of how I traded that account to be this right here. So after depositing $100, and then I found a proper risk management towards this market situation whereby it wasn't unpredictable or it wasn't presenting itself well. So each week, I was only taking two trades a week. I lowered my risk, but I was make sure that I was taking only best trade. And those best trade, I make sure that I maximize my profits and minimize my losses. So for each trade, I was risking about $10 to target either $20, $30 on my account. So each week, let's say for example, I take two trades. So for each trade, I'm going to be risking $10 to make $20. And then every week, I'm taking two trades. So which means at the end of the week, if I'm in profits, I'm going to be having $40, right? And then if I'm in drawdown, I'm going to be losing only $20. And then if I'm in profits, I'm going to be making $40, right? Which is a good risk reward ratio. And then at the end of the month, I don't wanna lie to you, it was way super achieving and super fast in terms of achieving my profits. So the more you risk, the more reward you get. At the same time, the more trades you get to take, the more losses you get to hit. So if you try by all means to lower the trades that you take every month or every week, let's say for example you're a day trader. As for me, I'm a day trader, but I manage by all means to take only two trades a week. I've managed to stick to my trading plan, stick to my trading rules, strategy, and my daily routine as well, because every morning I would wake up around 7 o'clock in the morning or 7 a.m. in the morning. And then what I would do is first thing is go in the shower, take a bath, and then after that, I'm already on my laptop analyzing the charts. If I don't get to see any markets or any setups for that day, I don't take that trade. I will just leave it and then wait for another day to come in. But the first thing that I always announce on how I analyze my strategy or my trading things, on Monday, I don't take any trades. On Tuesday, that's when I actually start analyzing the markets, predicting where the market is going to be heading for the week. So as for my strategy, I'm just going to give you like few things that I look up to. So the first thing is going to be high and low of the week. And then second thing is going to be chart pattern, and then psychological zones, and then trend line. And then also, which is the last one, which is going to be TDI. But most of the time, I don't like to tell newbies about the TDI thing because it's an indicator whereby you have to use it when you have a little bit of experience in the markets. So as for me, in terms of seeing how this market has been abusing traders most of the time. Why? Because most of the traders out there, they think that if you are trading more or if you are trading more pairs, you're making more money. But that's not true. The less you're in the market, the more money that you are having. At the same time, the more trade that you're taking, the less money that you're making. So imagine if you're always taking risks every single day. It does not mean that all the time or all the days that you're taking risks, you're going to be a profitable trader. No, it doesn't mean like that. So every time, when you try by all means to be patient and wait for that right setup to present itself and then you actually take it, that's the best opportunity when you are supposed to be taking those trades. So my advice is whatever that you're doing out there, make sure that you have a risk management which is aligning with your personality. And then at the same time, which is making your mind or training your mindset to be a strong trader in terms of how you analyze your market, right? So as for me, I learned from my mistakes from last year, which was 2024. I was taking a lot of trades. At the same time, I was losing like crazy. I don't want to lie to you. There was a point where I was like going all in when NFP comes, and then I would blow my account, and then I would feel sad. After that, I would have no money to like fund again or something like that. So I had to wait for a long period of time. And then now things are starting to make sense, whereby now I realized what I was doing wrong, and then I just managed to fix that point whereby I was losing money to make it a good thing for me, whereby now I'm making money by just sticking to my rules, daily routine, controlling my emotions. You don't have to be a person whenever you are in a trading system. You don't have to control your mind with emotions. Be like a machine whereby it doesn't have emotions. That's the only way you can go towards or become a profitable trader. So on this video, I guess that is all that I have for you now. I'll catch you guys in the next one. So remember what I said, always make sure that you take less trades. I don't know how many trades you take a week, either you're a swing trader or a day trader. As for swing traders, if you're taking one trade a week, just make sure that you maximize your profits as much as you can, and then you minimize the losses as much as you can. But less is more and more is less.